Okay, some more on circles. Because there's a lot you can do with circles. Okay, find the center. Let me give you this equation: x squared plus y minus 1 squared equals 1. And you want to find the center, the radius, and the intercepts. Yeah, there are intercepts for circles also, not just lines. Okay, so this formula is in which format? Let me see. Unit circle has 1. I'm going to say standard format because it's x minus something squared plus y minus something squared equals radius squared. So the standard form, which is x minus the something squared plus y minus k squared equals radius squared. So what is our x? This had to be x minus nothing squared in order to get that just x squared by itself. So I'm going to say h is, I want to say Hong Kong. I know that's probably not right, but I don't know what else to say for those letters. So 0 is the first part of the center. Y minus 1. So 1 is the k part, the second part of the center. So that's your center. And this is the radius squared. 1 squared is 1. So my radius equals 1. Well, let's see, when you do intercept, it's the same premise as when you do it for the line. To find the y-intercept, you set x equal to 0. And to find the x-intercept, you set y equal to 0. The y-intercept, x equals 0. I'm going to plug in the same exact formula that I was given. I'm just going to plug in y equals 0. Sorry, x equals 0. So 0 squared plus y minus 1 squared equals 1. 0 plus y minus 1 squared is, well, I can do the square root method and square this, square root of this, and square root of the other side. Now I have y minus 1 equals 1. This is really plus or minus 1. So y equals plus 1 plus 1. And y equals minus 1 plus 1. Y equals 0 and y equals 2. Okay, you figure out what the x-intercept is, and then let me know. Okay, so we want to find the center, the radius, and the intercepts. Okay, let's try this one. I'm going to try to see what format it's written. It's not standard form because that was the shortened version from the previous one. This one's going to be the general form, where everything's just laid on out and expanded all over the place. Okay, so we're looking for, we have to try to shrink it into the circle formula so we can figure out easily what the center is and what the radius is. So I'm gonna put the x squared with the x. I'm gonna put the y squared with the y's. Equal, yeah. And then move over the 4. I have x squared minus 2x plus y squared minus 4y equals 4. I'm going to try to do this. If this is x squared minus 2x, I'm missing some term. Plus y squared minus 4y. I'm missing some term. Okay, what number would need to be here for my thing to be a perfect square? Minus 2 is minus 1 plus minus 1. And the only way for me to get that is having a 1 here. Plus 1, because I'll do minus 1 times minus 1. Y squared minus 4y. The minus 4, remember I said it was, you divide the middle, the term with the y in half, and then square it. This is going to be plus 4. Now I have x minus 1 squared plus y minus 2 squared equals 4. But then I'm going to add, I added a 4 here and added 4 here. I'm going to add a 4 to this side. I added a 1 here, so I'm going to add a 1 to this side. I want it to still be balanced. So x minus 1 squared plus y minus 2 squared equals 4 plus 4, 8 plus 1 is 9. I can rewrite it again. I got lots of time and lots of space. And instead of 9, I'm going to put 3 squared. Because this will be my x minus h squared plus y minus k squared equals my, radius squared. So I'll be able to see then that my center is my Hong Kong thing. My center is 1, 2. And my radius is 3. And this is why we learn how to complete the square. You figure that out somehow, like in my whole life. Completing the square helps you with the formula of a circle. Okay, so next one, I still want to find the center and the radius. You can do the intercepts on your own. Maybe I'll come back and do those. Okay, so x squared plus y squared minus 6x plus 2y plus 9 equals 0. General form because it's all just multiplied out. I'm going to put the x's together, y's together, move the number, the constant, just move it on the other side. And then I'll try to write them like in a factorable kind of way, so I can figure out what is missing. To figure out what's missing, I'll take half of the middle term and square it. So half of 6 is 3. 3 squared is 9. I'm going to add 9 here and add 9 here. For the y term, I take half of the 2, which is 1, square it, add 1 here, and add 1 to the other side. So now this factor will be x minus 3 squared plus y minus plus 1 squared. Let me just show you this, because you may not understand fully how I got that. So x minus 3 times x minus 3, x times x is x squared, which is what I have here. Minus 3 times minus 3 is 9, which is what I have here. And I put it there. Minus 3 times x minus 3 times x gives me my middle term of minus 6x. That gives me my middle term minus 6x. Okay, so same thing for that. So now I have x minus 3 squared plus y plus 1 squared equals negative 9 plus 9 is 0. That cancels out. And then I have 1. So now it's in the format of my x minus h squared plus y minus k squared equals my radius squared. Now I can see that 3, negative 1, because y minus a minus 1, and the formula is y minus, gives me the plus 1. So I have here negative 1 as my center, and my radius equals 1. Okay, so here we have 2x squared plus 2y squared minus 12x plus 8y minus 24 equals 0. General form, because everything is just made right on out there with no kind of organization. So, but remember, my formula is x minus h squared plus y minus k squared equals my radius squared. There's no 2 in front of here. There's no 2x or 4x or anything like that. So I'm going to look at this, what I have here, and I'm just going to try to shrink it down in the beginning before I start to do anything, so that I get rid of this 2x. So it's gone. So I get rid of the 2y squared. So it's gone. So they're all of these terms are divisible by 2. 2, 12, 8, and 24. So I'm going to divide the whole entire equation by 2. That's how we used to like divide away the problem to get the fraction done, or multiply the fraction to get it done. This time we're going to divide everything by 2 and just rewrite it. So x squared plus y squared minus 12 divided by 2, 6x plus 8 divided by 2, 4y minus 24 divided by 2, 12 equals 0 divided by 2, 0. Now I'm gonna put them close to each other that belong together. X squared minus 6x. And I'm missing something. Plus y squared plus 4y. And I'm missing something. I'm gonna take the 12 to the other side. Equals 12. Now to find out what I'm missing, I'm gonna take this middle term, divide it by 2, cut it in half, and then square it. Missing a 9. It's not. This term, I'm gonna take this middle term, cut it in half, and square it. I'm missing a 4. Plus 4, yeah. I need a 4. Plus 2 should be this. But why? Sure. Okay. That's kind of weird there. Okay, so I added a 9 to that side. I'm going to add 9 to this side. I added 2 to that side. And 2 to this side. I don't want to add a 4. Because this is a 4 crazy lady. That's why. Sorry. So I have x minus 3 squared plus y plus 2 squared equals 13 plus 12 is 25. So I can look and see that this and this is my center. My center is 3, -2, because when it's a plus here, it's really y minus the -2. The formula is minus. Is my center. And square root of 25 is 5. So 5 squared, my radius is 5.